The internet is extremely accessible to anyone at any age. This is beneficial to most people as they can easily access things such as cooking recipes or tutorials, but the internet can also be very dangerous due to how easy it is to access cooking recipes or tutorials. I want to talk about the dangers and the horrible content the internet provides and how they are ruining people's lives. Viewer discretion is advised, as I will mention some pretty serious topics such as cyberbullying, suicide, sexual harassment, anime. So if you're sensitive to those things, tread with caution. The internet is known for its accessibility because it is so easy to search for something and find what you're looking for. But this accessibility is also a downside, as people often unexpectedly access shock sites. Shock sites or shock videos are pretty self-explanatory. The contents displayed on these are intended to be offensive or disturbing to its viewers, and anyone can access them. One of the most infamous shock videos is Two Girls, One Cup, where two girls poop in a cup, eat it, and vomit on each other. I saw this video when I was like 12 years old, and there were probably kids younger than that who have seen it, and that's not even the worst thing out there. One Man, One Jar is a video of a man putting a glass jar up the back door. It shatters, and he picks the glass shards out with his fingers while he bleeds all over the floor. Apparently he went to work straight after that, so that's cool. Goatsy, the subreddit for sounding, dreams music. The fact that these are so easy to access means that children can be traumatized very easily. Internet users can also be exposed to controversy that people have a lot of opinions about, and a lot of these controversies are talked about on Twitter, one of the most popular social media sites on the internet, and is generally known for being the breeding ground of idiots. And one of the most recent controversies that I've not been able to get out of my mind lately is the Oshinoko situation. Oshinoko is an anime that focuses on the dark side of the entertainment industry. The show gets pretty serious with its themes and messages, like getting pregnant with twins at 16. But the way the anime handles topics such as fame and the dark depths of the internet makes it one of the best shows I've seen so far, I recommend. But unfortunately for this presentation, I'm spoiling episode 6, so if you did want to watch it, sorry. Episode 6 sparked a controversy that a lot of people had mixed feelings about. An episode prior, we were introduced to Akane Kurokawa, who was a co-star in Love Now, a reality dating show consisting of 6 high school students trying to find love. Akane makes a little mistake that causes her to cut a fellow co-star's face, who was immediately forgiving, God bless her. But the scene was edited to label Akane as the villain of the show by cutting out the scene where she was forgiven. And as a result, she receives a relentless barrage of abuse from fans on social media, and that leads to her attempting to commit suicide. The events of this episode were very similar to an event that happened in real life, where professional Japanese wrestler Hana Kimura also starred in a reality dating show called Terrace House. She got harassed and bullied online non-stop for acting out at a co-star, emphasis on acting. I highly recommend you watch a separate video on the matter, such as this one, but this unfortunately led to her suicide in May 2020. Hana's mother went online and claimed that the anime was profiting off her daughter's death, which led to a small minority of anime fans on Twitter to send death threats to the mother. What pisses me off the most about this situation is that the main message of the episode, being how easily words on the internet can affect a person's mental health, is immediately contradicted by the small minority of people that attack the mother just to defend their favorite anime. I mean, they didn't learn anything from the show, and even worse, people defend this kind of behavior. Young children can have their perception of their morals and opinions altered due to these sickos on the internet, which can lead to an unhealthy and harmful mindset. There are a ton of threats on the internet that children should be wary of, such as hackers, viruses, and the potential of your voice being stolen so AI can sing Gangnam Style parodies. But the most dangerous threat that all children should stay clear of are online predators. Predators are a very large issue in our society, and they are even more prevalent on the internet as they have the freedom to customize their profiles to pose as a child and lure children in. They are found pretty much everywhere, but they are very common on Discord, a communications app similar to Skype or Messenger. I wanted to see how easy it was to find a Discord pedophile, so I created an account and posed as a 15-year-old girl. I even created an entirely new Spotify account and linked it to my Discord profile to make it look more realistic. You might think it was difficult trying to find these profile pictures, but in reality I searched up anime girl PFP and saved the first image I thought looked good. Accessibility. I joined as many dating servers as possible, made sure the servers knew my DMs were open, and ended up finding 2 targets. The first guy had a bit of a breakup and was kind of desperate for a girlfriend and asked me if I wanted him to be my boyfriend. I sent a selfie of a girl I found online, and he knew straight away it was a Google image, but he was still convinced I was a girl. He said he was 17, I said I was 14, and he still wanted to initiate a relationship, which is pretty screwed up, which was already kind of obvious when you look at his bio. But the second person was a whole nother experience. We start off with a somewhat normal conversation, this time I'm 15 and he's 21. Then it takes a weird turn as he head pats me and starts trying to roleplay, which I wasn't happy about. Then he reads this specific line in my bio: "Mum's life, I didn't mean it like that, I swear." But he asks if I'm horny. I continue the conversation and he ends up asking this. He also tried to roleplay a bit, emphasis on tried, and then he wanted to start some NSFW roleplay, but I respectfully declined and blocked him.
But Ben, the point of the internet is to express your talents and interests to strangers around the world, right?
Yes, I agree. It's good to be able to express whatever you want, but it is also bad because you can express whatever you want. It only gets worse from here. Take a look at this Twitter profile. MAP means minor attracted person or pedophile, and AOA means age of attraction. I don't think this Twitter profile exists anymore. This screenshot was taken a few years ago. There's also a couple TikTok screenshots that edged my aneurysm. Before we leave, I want to offer a solution to prevent people from ruining their lives on the internet, and this may seem too demanding or maybe impossible to some people, but I have spent countless hours researching and testing and asking professionals.
Go outside.